people do care about. That's what they remember. They remember their experience, right? And do you think people talk to other people? It takes more conversation to get a referral than it does to get a non-referral. Yeah. So, I mean, here's my theory. You have to go above and beyond than what they expect. You have to. You know what I mean? That's like when we do these. Do you think that we put a little bit of time and energy in putting this on? You think we just threw a bunch of people in a room and said, I'll go in here and teach a little bit and go home? Yeah? Who said yeah? Keno, let me get security. Security, can you move Keno? I think he's selling drugs over there. So, no, you have to give back, okay? These people are giving you a deal, okay? Whether how the structure came, they're still giving you an amazing deal, right? That you're going to have the potential to make a lot of money on. Don't be a hog, right? Leave them better than when you found them. So, and this is what I'm referring to about domain names. FastOfferNow.com. Does that tell you what I'm about to do? Absolutely it does. Buy a house quickly. Who thinks what that site's going to do? Show you how to buy a house quickly, right? You know, these are types of things you want. Like, Scott, you've got a really good one. What's yours?
Zero out my debt.
Isn't that pretty cool? Zero out my debt. What does that do? Zeroes out your debt, right? I mean, this is the power of domain names that most of us overlook. We pick crazy domain names that when you read it, you go, what do they do? Right? You want to communicate through that domain name, okay? Picking the logo and scheme, this one right here is by far the hardest. Me and my wife, when we first started 7 years ago, locked ourselves in a bedroom. And then we had a beautiful baby girl. It's amazing what that happens when you do that. I'm the doctor. It's okay, she's my wife. I can play doctor if I want. But logo and scheme. We locked ourselves in a room and I said, we need to create a logo, we need to be branded. And she's like, well, what are we going to do? I said, I tell you what, I'll sit at my desk, you sit at yours, you come up with some ideas, I'll come up with some ideas. So we did that, and obviously I think mine is the greatest, and she thinks hers is the greatest, right? So we turn around and we're like, I got it. And she's like, no, I got it. I'm like, so my wife, because we had already named the company Landmark Property Investments because we felt that made a statement, right? We're Landmark, which is, you know, recognized all over the world. We're Property Investments, and our marketing company is called Landmark Property Solutions. So Landmark Property Investments is our main company, and our DBA is Landmark Property Solutions. And do you realize you can have as many DBAs as you want, right? And so when we do marketing to sellers, we market under Landmark Property Solutions. When we market to our investors, we market as Landmark Property Investments. You see why we do that? Because they both make different statements. And she turned around and she said, I'm picturing a pyramid. And I said, I'm picturing a big, tall building. She's like, a building? What's a building got to do with Landmark? I'm like, it's real estate. So obviously we had to go outside and find a third-party neutral person, like called mitigation, right? So we brought she was actually our neighbor. Fui Chen was her name, and this is what she did for a living in San Francisco. So she said, I can help. We gave her both of our ideas, and she came back with this logo, and I want you to look at this. Does it look like a pyramid? Yeah. Look right there in the middle. What do you got? A big building. How about that? That's what you call good mitigation. She get another marriage saved. That's right. She gave us exactly what we wanted. And so that is what we've stuck with from day one. And anywhere I go, when someone sees that, they know that's us.
They know who's boss.
They know who's boss. So are you stretching? Okay. Did I inspire Inception? No. No. I know. You know that? I hated that movie. It left me hanging at the end. Was it a dream or not? Because it kept spinning. Right? You know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about then. It just like dropped off on me. Has anybody seen it? Didn't it just leave you hanging? Oh, obviously there'll be a part two. Yeah. But they just like spinning.